Hello, this is Victor at HistoryMercedes.com. This video is for Tyrone in Maryland. Okay, Tyrone, so I have your car. I spent some quality time today with it. And just so I don't forget what's going on here, let's just go over details, what was done and what needs to be done and what I see at the moment and what are the issues. Throttle return spring installed, vacuum in the back was replaced, repaired. The wiring over here were mixed up, they put together right. Now the coolant temperature sensor replaced. The kickdown cable here is a little kind of weird because I had to pull the screw all the way out, the adjustment, just to get to these two to line up. This is broken, which isn't great. This is broken. It's not nice, but the bolt is still there, so it's gonna be a little loose, the pedal, but that's better than too tight. So that should do. Now I see you got your knock sensors replaced. I see those are expensive. Both regeneration valves are working. Idler is bad, to be replaced for sure. The other pulleys to be checked for sure, 100%. Fan clutch doesn't work. Coolant cap over here bad because I got coolant coming out. The pressure is not, the system is not pressurizing. It was loose first of all, and second of all, when I tighten it, it's still leaking, so it's to be replaced. There was no fluid in transmission. I don't know, maybe leaking or not. I don't know what's going on there. In terms of engine oil, to be honest, it is nothing. Well, yeah, well, no, there is a little, yeah, okay, there's a little bit there, okay, fine. Because if the engine oil would have not been there, I would have heard it already, but it's been running for a long time. And I think I checked it first when I got the car, so, because it started right up and it was fine. Battery is dead, modules put back together, that fuse was blown, diagnostic is working now. So, yeah, no misfiring. Engine mounts are bad, transmission mount is bad. What else? Wipers to be replaced, of course. Door locks don't work. The window is broken. It's just, you know, as you can see, it's only single pane, so the secondary pane is missing. Window regulator is bad, and the whole window is misadjusted. So that's that. The seal over here to be replaced. Instrument cluster is bad. This is my cluster I put in temporarily, just so I can see warning lights and temperature and RPMs and speed if it reads, and everything seems to be working with my cluster. Here's your cluster. It's laying like this because you have some sort of like, this is the radar, so that thing is just, it's just, you know, whatever. I just didn't want to cut it because I don't know if you want to use it or not, so interior pieces I'm not gonna go through. AC works like a beast now, really cold. Oil pressure is great. This is how it's supposed to be at this temperature. You give it a little gas and the oil pressure should go up. So maybe it's like a thinner oil in it, but this is good. This is working. This is fine. There's so much vibration. There was so much whining. It was terrible. So transmission isn't whining now. That's a good thing. Engagement. Let's put it in gear. Engage is really nice. Reverse engage is good too. So that's a good sign. But vibration is unbearable. It's just terrible. It's definitely to be done. Headlight switch to be replaced. Not good. Door locking pump doesn't work, like I said. That's that. So lights work. I mean, well, I just put lights on because, as you can see, it's pretty dark already. But I want to make this video just so I know what's going on. The hydraulic fluid is overfilled. Too much fluid. Rear suspension is a little on the low side, so that is to be checked. Suspension overall needs to be checked, see if it's soft or not. I didn't drive it yet, so I don't know. So see, fans now work right. They come on and off. They're not always on like they used to be. Readouts. Let's go and see our LH1 and LH2. We're not gonna go to faults, although I would later on. So let's check engine. Primary bank 13.1, 1.5, 2.9, very nice. RPM's perfect, oxygen sensor is perfect. It's a little bit on the higher side, but it reads just fine. No adaptation values. Temperature is a little higher, as you can see, but that's fine. Regeneration 1. So all of this is all good, and no cylinder cut off, and computer reception all is there. Now the oxygen sensor is a little on the higher side though, but I'll explain you later in a little bit. We go to LH2 now. Now secondary bank. Mass airflow reads pretty good. Okay, injection timing on point. The oxygen sensor does not work. It's not moving. Stationary 446 is like a fault. Not working. Adjustments are done. Regeneration valves on. No cylinders cut off. No misfire. Everything is good. Computers are fine. I'm just making this really quick, just so because I don't really have much time. I wanna call it quits for the day. So let's just take a look at stored codes. Coolant temperature, mass airflow, and oxygen sensor signal. So air temperature sensor, this is this one. But you know, when you start the car with sensor disconnected, connected, and whatnot, that is sort of like, yeah, that's like, okay, it happens. Oh my, there's something with suspension. I just sat on the fender here. There's my clean pants here, so it's the ball joint most likely. That's bad. Okay, so we have those codes in there. Good news is that the engine is not overheating. That's very important. Coolant temperature sensors are good. I just want to see one thing, if I may. Idle speed recognition is on. That's good. And where is it? If I will find it. Yes, okay, here. Intake air temperature is at 42 Celsius, because the code was there for it. Let's compare it to the other one. The other one should be a little cooler. Oh, the other way. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, well, my mistake. The fan is not working here, that's why. But see, this is the sensor code we had on LH2. So let's see, reading change 41.3. Okay, let's just pull this thing out. There's this little sensor right here. See, I'm blowing on it and it is working. So intake air temperature sensor is fine. It could have been stored because it was disconnected at some point. No problems there. Dynamometer I'm not changing. Oh, let's see what's in there. I don't, you know, I don't dynamometer. I mean, I don't have dynamometer. So yeah, okay, so this is basically all. Yes, I know this is sort of choppy video. It's kind of late and it's sort of like bizarre. I usually don't do it like that but there's so much work, and yeah, I just wanted to do it. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna just take this car down the street up and down and see what's going on there. If ASR will come on, because you said ASR light would come on when you start moving. So that is what I did not do. I just went down the street. Oh yeah, that ball joint I think is done. I mean, on the right side. Oh, steering is tight, man. There's something up with steering over here too. Oh yeah, there's something wrong with steering. This is tight. This is not right. But that I will see if I see engine speed, so I'll know my speed sensors work. And if they do, that will mean that it's something to do with power steering pump, because when the car was cold, when I started it up, the steering was not even working. And now it works, but it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of tight. You're supposed to do it with one finger. Fluid is in there. I don't know. Well, I have to figure this out. But again, like I said, this is just the first video just to go over. I have to call you, we'll talk about it and see what we're doing. The suspension, let's take a look at the snow chains. Snow chain lights. light activates. Oh, that's pretty good. Suspension light, yeah, activates. Very nice too. It has potential. This car can be brought back to life. It has potential because engine runs like really smooth, and transmission engages very nice. All this cosmetics, that's like whatever. It's all doable. I've seen cars in way worse shape than this. So this is like the core, the basis here. So the basis here, all these little things, that's totally doable. Yeah, it's gonna cost some money, but this is like, yeah, don't, you know, many cars that I see, they're like so bad, but then at the end of the day, when I finish, it's like they're just like total drivers. I don't know through how far you made these wires. And I see they go down here. This is nice because these are mass airflow sensor wires. They seem to go down onto the computer, which is proper, very properly done. So yes, this is where we are. Okay, so let me just cut it quits, and I'll send you this video. You can check it out and let me know what you think. And I'm gonna, like I said, go up and down the street and see how it reacts. Now it's fully warmed up. Now I know I'm not gonna overheat or anything, and I have transmission fluid in it, so it's not gonna burn transmission up. Right, I think I covered everything here, and this is going to be all. This is Victor at thehistorymercedes.com. Thank you for watching.